Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Ann, and on my channel, I review foreign shows. You know what I usually say, right? We travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? You never know which country we're gonna end up next. Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Wishing everybody a fantastic, happy holiday season and Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ann, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. I always like to say we travel around the world sitting on our couches. You never know which country would stop next. Last time I believe we were in Paris in the way of Hollywood, and today we're back with one of our favorite countries, South Korea. I have been waiting for this. I could not wait to see the Silent Sea. I've had it on my reminder calendar, like I need to know when it dropped, and it dropped yesterday on Christmas Eve. So you know what I was doing on Christmas Eve, right? I'm cooking and I am watching the Silent Sea. The good thing about this is it does offer dabbing. So if you can't read, if you're busy doing something and you want to listen, then it's in English. However, you know what I always say, right? If you've been here before, you know what I always say. You should always listen to the show in the language of origin. When they're speaking Korean, there are just nuances and things in there that you just miss when you're listening to the dabbing. So do yourself a favor and just read the subtitles and listen to the actors in their origin of language, because it's always so fantastic. And I have to say also, when you're reading, you are invested. I mean, it's almost like reading a book. You can't sleep when you're reading, or your mind can't wander if you're busy reading, right? But if you're watching, sometimes our mind wander because English, right? But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm back. Wanted to review this one. Like I said, I've been waiting for it, and it has some of our favorite actors. And if you've recently watched Squid Game, then some of these actors, you will remember them. For example, we have Hang-yong. Oh, he's always so good. He was in Squid Game. I also saw him in Train to Busan. Oh, very good. And then we also have Donna. Love her. She's in the series Strangers, I believe. She always plays like this brainy, smart person, right? Scientist. She's a scientist here. In Strangers, I think she was this detective. If it's gonna be something that needs somebody to be smart, Donna is gonna be playing the character, right? And then we also saw this other actor from Squid Game, Hae Sang-tae, is in this one as well. And then the other one that's one of my favorites too is Kim Sang-young. She's in so many Korean dramas, I can't even start, but she's a favorite of mine. But anyway, let's get to it. This is called The Silent Sea. And off the bat, I was like, okay, so we're going to the moon. But the question is, why are we going to the moon, right? Now, the story is told, obviously, this is very futuristic, and that's why they say there's something to global warming, right? So the earth has become very dry, very hot, and water has become scarce. I mean, they show people going to buy water like we buy gas. You have to plug in, put your card. Based on the card that you have, depends on how much water you get. Oh my God. I'm like, can we all go plant trees right now? Because this global warming is no joke. So let's just say water is scarce. So the government of South Korea decides to put scientists together. They want them to go to the moon to find out if there's a way of maybe finding water up there. The story is told they had sent some other scientists before. These scientists are being sent again, and something went wrong. And you have to watch to find out what went wrong, right? And we are told the character of Donna's sister had been one of the scientists that had gone there first. And she's the one who told Bae Donna's character about the moon and said, you see the black spots on the moon? That's what's called the Silent Sea, meaning that's water. So anyway, when the scientists are being sent to the mission with the captain, Gong-yo is the captain, they're really not told why they're there. Almost like, we need you to get this specimen and bring it back. They don't know what this specimen is, but they're gonna find out once they get up there. And whoa, for sure did they ever find out what the specimen was. Let's just say, a little spoiler just in case you haven't watched, the specimen is water, but this water is called Luna water. And what's interesting about this water is, if it touches you, especially a human from Earth, it multiplies, okay? When it multiplies, it makes you as a human, it takes your blood and multiplies, and you turn into water. So people have been known to drown from water from your own body, because this thing multiplies and kills you. Oh my God, the scene where they show when it happens. So the key is, they need to get this specimen. However, they need to make sure they don't touch it, because if you do, whoa, watch out. And then we're also told, when the previous scientist went up there, something was left, right? And you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say what it is in case you haven't finished watching the whole series. But all I'm saying is this special person left up there, this water does not affect them. If anything, it's like a healing agent to them. She is a super person, and they're on the moon, and you have to wear your spacesuit so you can breathe with the oxygen and everything. And girl doesn't need that. How about that? The girl does not need a spacesuit because she is so evolved. It's like, wow, and how fast she moves back and forth. So they're up there. They're going to get the specimen that they've been sent to go up there. And there's also this special person up there. They have to figure out what to do with that. When do they bring her back to Earth? Do they leave her up there because, in case they're scared that she may get, exploited? So many things to factor in. And let's just say, with the crew, there's always going to be arguments. There's fighting up there. Some, we find out, may not all be working for the same company. Oh, it is quite the show. It was so interesting. I thought was interesting is they are in their suits the whole time they're up there in the moon. We never see them sleep. We never see them eat. I'm like, do you guys ever just shut your eyes for a second? It just seemed so exhaustive. The way they walk, like they're walking in the moon, I think it's must be choreographed, because it's like they're trying to create that space moonwalk. Was hilarious to watch. But all the acting, the production, the camera work is so beautiful. And obviously, it has to look like you're in the moon, so the lighting is very, very interesting. But it's such a fantastic series. Clearly, we're gonna have a second season because of how it ends. I was like, ooh, okay, so now what? Because if we're gonna head back to Earth, who gets to all come back to Earth? And then we need to find out, how are we gonna safely use this water without killing every human being that touches this water, right? That is gonna be really the big thing that they have to figure out in season 2. But I loved it. Have you watched it? Let me know what you think. Are you happy to see some of our favorite actors in this one? It's about 8 episodes, and like I said, I binge watched it, each about maybe 40 minutes each, so not too bad, but a really fantastic series. And I'm looking forward to season 2. I really, really enjoyed it. If you like my video, please do give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you again when I'm reviewing another excellent foreign show. Kamsahamnida, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to my friends.